to another episode. I apologize, I've been away for a while, but as you can see, things have changed. So I'm going to give you guys a farm tour in a little bit. I've been busy. So the reason why I haven't uploaded, I've had some people in town, and it's not really been great to record videos while people have been in my house. I'm going to be honest. Still not super comfortable with me talking to the TV while people are walking around me. So that's why I haven't. But I have been playing, as you can see. So looking at my bank balance, things are going good. So we've expanded some fields. We bought another plot of land. We've completely, well, I was going to say we've completely rebuilt our farm area in terms of our yard and the house and everything. But it wasn't really a thing last time. We had like a little cabin container, um, which we lived in. So we actually now have a house. We've changed around some of the fields because of that. I think I probably bought another one since you were there. And we're heading over here. It's now the selling month. I think I'm in year, I don't even know, 10 maybe. Um, and we're at selling season. So this is the last trailer load that I have of soybeans. I managed to get out a total of 450,000 liters from last year's harvest. Like, it is going to be less this time just because I have decided to switch production. So I planted one of the smaller field, which is a new one, with something else. So we're going to be back down to around the 400,000, well, 200,000 liters, 400,000 euros um, for a harvest, which I think should be fine. So we're heading back. I haven't bought, and I'm dying to get a new tractor. I haven't bought another one, unfortunately. That does need to happen because the equipment's starting to stack up a little bit, and I'm not particularly sure why. Well, and we're struggling. So um, today we're gonna probably do that. I'm gonna try and get a new tractor. I still haven't got a seeder, which I need to buy as well. And then I think we're good to go. So I'm going to I'm gonna leave this here and buy something. No, I'm not. Let's just head down. So as you can see our fields in the distance, they're looking amazing. If I do say so myself. I did buy this land here. As you can see, there's a field there now, and cleared it out of wood. And I planted it with something else. I have also driven all over it and ruined the crop, which is brilliant. So what we have in here now is cotton, which I forgot to roll it, which is good. So my idea is that now we've moved, we moved our sheep over here too, is that we're gonna get a spinnery, is that what it's called? And we're gonna start making fabric. So we're gonna need some cotton. They are expensive, so I might go for the little base one for a little bit, and hopefully that'll supplement the lack of soybeans that I would usually plant in there. But this is the new farm. So we have an upgraded sheep pen. There's now, I think you can get 28 in there, um, which is nice. We have quite a few babies. I sold quite a lot of them. We have some babies in there. It's fine. One issue with this barn, I will say, is that it doesn't accept bales, which is why I have hay around it. Basically, I've been cutting this bit of grass here and using that as hay for them. So I also need to buy a windrower. You just reminded me, and is that it? No, that's it. Yeah. In the background there, you can see that we now have cows as well. I've never done cows before. I think I did water buffalo, which I guess counts as cows, but I thought I'd give that a go. We've got a brand new shiny silo, which I was very excited about. Oh, and a couple of greenhouses. We didn't have those either, did we? Um, so the greenhouses are amazing. I basically just put two of them in to see how it goes. I've set everything to sell, so I don't have to mess around with pallets and things because it's kind of annoying. Um, but it's really good passive income. And I think if I wanted to make this really boring, I could just do a full field of greenhouses and set them all to sell and probably earn like, I don't even know. I mean, I think from this I get around $10,000 a day or $5,000 a day. which is good because it helps with the overheads. So we now make, yeah, a little bit. I've also got a shed, which I thought was good. That I put solar panels on it. I've been trying to stay away from solar panels just because it's kind of like a cheat code, right? You can just put solar panels everywhere. I've seen videos online about it. It's it's a way to play the game, which I just think is stupid, really. So I guess I don't know if I mentioned this in earlier videos, but my plan was in order to get out of debt and make a working farm, I didn't want to just put solar panels down or any like individual solar panels. But my rule was essentially that I would put them on buildings if I could. Are they on the cow barn? No, they're not. I don't know if I can do that. So we have some on there, which is good. Um, Machinery wise, we have a. Oh, this isn't new, I don't think. We do have an additional fertilizer, which is helpful because we have a lot of fields. And we do have a little mower over there for the grass. So let's just head over there and have a look at that. And I think that is it. So let me know what you guys think of the new farm, this little area. Oh, my house is here too. Um, I wanted to get like a base range house, like from the vanilla, just because I kind of feel like you're cheating. Although I really did want the log cabin, so we went for that. This is on a raised platform because I also trialed rice because I've never done it before, and it's pretty underwhelming. It was just the side of the field. I think I got actually I have it in here somewhere. I got 2,000 liters of rice, which was a waste of time. Um, Heading into the barn, as you can see, we have no food, which is, oh, we've got a meadow at least, which is, yeah, that's a little bit annoying. The reason for that is that I don't have a forage trailer. Is that what it's called? Um, which is kind of what I need. So we have a number of cows. I bought them all pretty young because I don't really want to. Let's see what we've got in here. So some of them are giving birth now, which is good. I wanted to see how much the just the meat cows go for. I don't fully know. I've never done that before. I've just done the milk, as I said. So basically, we have a mix up of cows here. There's 38 in there at the moment. Um, Wait, sorry, this is it. This is the one. So we haven't had any babies. Just because I probably haven't been feeding them enough. Because honestly, if they're not old enough to reproduce, what's the point of doing that? You know? I think they'll probably produce milk, but I don't have a dairy yet, which is also on the list as part of kind of moving into the production stage of this playthrough. So these are the ones I went for. I got a few water buffaloes. I think they were 0 years old when I bought them. I think most of these were, with the exception of those. But yeah, I want to see how much they're going to sell for once they get to a certain age. I don't fully know. So, and I have time because I'm not ready to do any, I wasn't ready to do anything. So I thought I may as well buy it. Um, I may as well buy the barn now and then put some cows in there. Although that did come at a cost, meaning that I couldn't afford to buy the cedar that I've been threatening to buy for about 6 episodes now, maybe even longer. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. This hasn't produced anything yet. Um, I'm kind of in two minds whether to even put hay in here, just because like they can't do anything yet. Maybe they can produce milk, maybe they can't. I don't know. Um, but actually, where would they even? Would it be here? Do they just produce? Oh yeah, they just produce milk. So zero milk made. Beautiful. I also messed around with the straw blower because I didn't know how it worked. As you can see, it went uh, badly at first. Turns out it was turned on. I didn't realize. So I guess I got to deal with that at some point. So maybe like a skid steer would be good, just to move this stuff around. I also played around with the what are they called, the conveyor belts, to try and get this going automatically. And honestly, it was working in terms of like you could see the crops going from one side to the other, but it wasn't filling up. So I kind of rage quit and just turned it all off. That's essentially what happened. I'm still doing the liftable pallet mods because, you know, why not? Um, but I have a little bit of wool now, so I'm hoping when I get the spinnery and the dairy going, that will be nice. So we have plenty of money, which we always do. And I always have a grand plan not to spend it, which doesn't work. But as you guys are with me now, let's start pushing the production. So I want a dairy. I like this one because it's nice and little. Don't want to put it up here. It also won't really let me because I want to be able to make grass. We've got plenty of space down here. So what we'll do is let's spin this around. The milk's just there. So what if we put this over here? Yeah, somewhere like that looks good. Then I can start finally getting rid of the goat milk that I got ages ago and see how that works. I also want a... Rope makers are expensive and they're big as well. If I... Yeah, we're not going to get one of those. Although rope does seem to sell for a lot. We wanted a... Not a dairy, I just got one of those. Spinnery, 180. Not bad, actually. It's actually not bad. It's a lot of money, though. And we're not really ready to do anything just yet. I'm going to put it here. Do I go straight to the spinnery? Or do I go for a little one for now? I feel like if I do that, it's just going to burn through the wool really quickly. Again, when I switched the sheep over, I did sell a bunch just to kind of make things work financially. So I think what I'll actually do is let's just get a little one for now. And then see how that works out. I don't really like the look of the... say what we'll do. Let's just push it up here. Somewhere like that would be good. Okay. And this is how we're looking. So, let's jump back in here. We will go and set this off. It only holds 4.5 liters of wood, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Let's turn these on. I know I don't have any cotton yet, but I will do at some point. This one should move. Nice. Let's just look at... This is little. Okay. So that does 240 cycles as cotton, and yeah, that's not going to do a lot, is it? Well, I mean, the cycles are... I can't remember what that would do, but fabric sells for a lot more than the butter and stuff. So honestly, if we get like 2 pallets worth of that per year, I'd be pretty okay with that. I think just because it's it'll be about $18,000. So I think that's probably what it'll do, just because they like to keep the yields low, I guess, comparative to the price. So let's get rid of those now. So we can only get 4,000 liters in there. So let's stack that up for now, which puts us down to 300,000. And at least we're moving somewhere. I feel like I was kind of just going through the grind the last few years, just to try and keep up. That tractor might be difficult. Yeah. Sorry, my mind kind of jumps everywhere. So yeah, I've been going through the real grind, and I was honestly, I was getting really bored with it. I've thought about stopping this because I'm at 100 hours now on this save. It's a lot, and I'm not really seeing the value anymore, if I'm totally honest. So Let's get rid of these. And then we can maybe... I mean, do I even need the trailer? I suppose I will do if I want to sell the fabric, so... It's also, it was like an $8,000 trailer, so there's no point in selling it, so we'll keep that around for now. So what's the plan from here? The plan is... I guess we'll just keep on keeping on. But let me know what you guys think of my yard. I actually really like the way it's turned out. I don't so much like the... I put the concrete pad down. I'll just jump to this so we can see it better. I put the concrete pad down, which I don't really like. As you can see, it's not straight. That's because I did it. That's why it's not straight. This little field here, I plowed, obviously. This is where the additional, like, 400,000 came from, liters of soybeans came from, which was about, you know, which gave us the bumper harvest this year. I don't know if I want to do any more fields, I'm going to be honest with you, just because seeding time in particular was really boring. It's very monotonous. It takes forever. I have to slow the time down now just to get through it all in one day. Although, part of that's down to the fact that I still have a small roller. So if I buy a roller, a seeder, and a tractor, that might make things go a little bit better. So yeah. So that's what we'll do. I think what I might do, actually, I'm going to leave this video here. I'm going to leave it as a shorter one, basically just as a farm tour, just to see where my progress is. Let me know if you have any suggestions as to what I should go into. I know I've just put these factories down, and I'm doing soybeans, but I'm really happy to change. I was kind of reluctant to do cotton, in all honesty, just because I did it last time, and I kind of want to do something different, but I don't know what. This is why I was kind of experimenting with the rice and with the cows and stuff. So I'm going to leave this one here. If you made it this far, congratulations. I think you're the first person ever to get through one of my videos. So um, that is very much appreciated, and a little bit sad on my end, but I'm very grateful for that. So please do like and subscribe, or like and drop a comment would be even better. You know, all the jazz. I did just want to show you one thing. So I've been looking for mods and stuff just to make it a bit more um, less familiar, I suppose, and kind of spice things up a bit. And I found this, which might be an answer to the boredom of cotton farming, because the actually can I do this one too? No. So the mod actually allows you to make the working width 24 meters, which may make this a bit more viable for like a big production. I don't know if this is the same. Yeah, this one's the same, but there's no point in buying that. So we could do that too. I could go fully into cotton, and then we can try and. I mean, obviously, I would need a bigger factory, but I could do that as well. But let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the design of the new farm. Let me know if there's anything I should get. If I should get more storage. If I should do other things. But I'm gonna leave it there. So thanks again. I'll catch you on the next video.